Hello everyone. Just before we start our activity for Friday, just let me just go through quickly through the schedule that we will be following. I just created an Excel for here. For Friday, we had like certain puzzles. We have visualization class, which we might or might not take today since we are just beginning the course and the schedule is a little distorted for today already. It's evening around 8 p.m. in India. We should again, like, apart from puzzles, like 10 to 15 puzzles every day, which is for every day. If you see tactics visualization, tactics ICS is actually visualization. We have checkmate puzzles and we have rapid games. So let's not delay any further. I'll just start with the first activity, the tactics. We are going to solve a certain set of puzzles in chess.com. Like, until they are free for me, I do not have an activated account, a premium account on chess.com right now. So I will be doing a certain number of puzzles. Right now, I think my puzzles rating in chess.com is around 17 to 1800. Yeah, so my rating is 1721. I have attempted 160 puzzles so far. So I've been doing them constantly for the last around 30 days. And more than 30 days, and my accuracy is around 94%. So as my rating goes higher, the puzzles complexity becomes difficult. Like earlier they were being coming up easy, so I was able to get them right. Now they are coming up a little difficult, so my accuracy also goes down. So yeah, this is based on that. So basically, when attempting the puzzles, we will be trying to go through the entire calculation process that one can come through. Like any other good method is always welcome. Probably we can also try one puzzle battle here, which is a very quick battle, a 3 minute between two available players. Yeah, so black is to move. White has moved his king in the line of his rook that I can see. So the very first few moves that comes to mind. Okay, let us see what is he threatening to do. So he's threatening to take our pawn right now. So one thing is, there are a few checks now here. Like one check, we have it here, and I suppose actually after this check, he has to pretty much capture my pawn. And if you ask me here, I can give him a check at this point. And since you have to notice that he has to protect his rook, he has to come up here, and then I have this move, winning the entire rook in the process. Yeah, I believe this should work. Yeah, this is winning. Winning the entire rook in the process. A simple maneuver. So let's just so white captures my pawn on c5. You see I have a free pawn at a3, which is definitely very close to promotion. There are certain ideas that I have. The first idea that very much that I hold is capture on c5, and after queen captures on c5, I have pawn push. I have noticed that black does not has any check on itself here. So after that, I can push my pawn. I can if I can prefer to push my pawn right now. Okay, yeah, that can be done. But I believe after the capture on c8, rook captures c8, he will have queen d2, and this is winning. Yeah, it stops the pawn. Definitely this is winning. So I just need to first capture this rook and then push my pawn. This is winning. So black to move. White has played a move a3. So ideas could be first to retreat the knight to a2. Other idea could be to prevent his pieces from coming to b4. But the main idea that I see is could be to push forth b4. I see a move. If you ask me, this bishop on f4 is hanging, so I can actually play knight takes f3 followed by queen takes f4. But the point is that after knight takes f3, white has queen takes f3, which accordingly protects your bishop on f4. So also, if you notice, this knight is protected by the queen also. Like the queen is overburdened in this case. It's protecting the bishop on f3, and that it will be offering the protection to f4, and it's the only protector of the square on d4. So I believe bishop takes d4 works here. Bishop takes d4, and after queen takes d4, I have knight to f3 check. Pawn takes f3 is mandatory here, and then queen winning the bishop. I just have to see at the end of that variation there is no surprise for black. I don't think so. Things are blocked there. This pawn is overly protected by f7 and d7. The king is protected, ready for castling, like both on a king side and queen side. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, winning the bishop in the process at f4. The strategy that I am following right now is I first try to understand what are the threats that my opponent has, what are the threats of his last move, and what are the further consequences that he arises out of his last move. Consequences are the negative things, and threats are like what is he trying to do really. And then I try to see how can I exploit his consequences. Tactics are about exploitation of positions. When he moved his queen to, when he moved his knight to d4, you have to see the knight is a very forking piece. It's attacking the bishop on f5. It's attacking my knight on c6. It is also attacking on e6, which is weak point here. Already attacked by 3 pieces now. The safety of the king can be compromised here. But you have to see that he has he has brought his knight in the line of his how could I say, in the line of his queen. Yeah, exactly. Another move that I just saw is what he's trying to do. He's trying to deflect my knight, and if I deflect my knight, you have to see knight is the protector of the square, critical square e2, because e2 is queen, sorry, not e2, e7. Queen e7 is mate. Queen e7 is complete human mate. So yeah, that is again the threat that he's posing to me here. I see a move rook to d8, rook a8, very much attacking his queen, asking him to make a decision. He cannot he does not have any good squares to take away his queen. Where would he like get his queen to? Actually nowhere. He has blocked his queen. You see, this is the consequences of last move. It blocked his queen. It blocked the file. That is what I was about to say. That when we said about the consequences, that knight is blocked this file, and this is the only retreat square which is present for the queen. So I think rook d8 wins right away. I think I was a bit fast. Actually, so he has taken up my knight. Now, so sorry, I just played the wrong move here. I didn't see that after knight captures and after I capture the queen on d6, he captures my rook. Oh, sorry, he captures my queen. I am losing an extra more pieces, so that is not fine with me. By me, not fine by me. What other options do I see here? Okay, so I meant to offer protection to my queen here. Yeah, but in the process, I think my knight will be lost. So I have to decide here something. Actually, I see a way. I can capture his knight with my knight, and then he can take away his queen. I will be safe from the mate. Actually, I see one more thing. After this, I can actually take his bishop, which is hanging on c5. Yes. Yeah, I think I should have seen the idea before. Yeah. Yeah, this is quite winning the material. I faltered at the last puzzle in there. So here, rook captures actually the pawn. First thing he's doing there, he's completely occupied. The black has completely occupied the 4th rank, like penetrating the 4th rank. Also, he's aiming down the d1 file, like d1 square, and you have to see that the queen is also controlling the b8 s2 diagonal. So definite pressure on our king. But the thing is to understand that his rook is also exposed in here. It's not a one-way street. It's always a two-way street. Okay. Okay. So we have a certain set of moves here. What should we play? Queen to d8 comes to mind, given that black is reeling under the back rank. Queen d8 comes to mind, and the only move is rook cross d8. And at that point, if I captures on d8, he will have to play rook king to c7. I have to choose between. I think I'll play rook c8. Yeah, this is mate. Yeah, this is mate. Yeah, this is fine. This is mate. No consequences, just calculation. Yes. So I think we have solved over 5 puzzles. The first puzzle was based on rooks. The second puzzle was pawn promotion. You have to just identify the combination with which you have to promote your pawn. Third puzzle was based on undefended pieces, which we all solved right. First we did like overburdened queen. Fourth one we did wrong. Like first move we considered right. It was simple that knight blocked the queen's escape. But after knight captures knight on c6, we played the wrong move. We played rook cross queen without calculating that he would be capturing our queen. So that was calculation error that should be avoided in future. And then the last puzzle that we solved was based on a checkmate. Yeah, it was simple calculation checkmate. Okay, so I think I'll take a break here. I will like a short break, and then I will be back very soon. We'll be doing more puzzles today, and yeah, very funny puzzle. Like that will be very fun doing the puzzles. Yeah, thank you.